I'm that dude, yeah, but you niggas don't know me. We went to school and all, but yeah, you niggas don't know me. Might have been cool and all, yeah, but niggas don't know me. Don't get it confused, yeah, you niggas don't know me. 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 Niggas don't know me.
Davernn Dunston.
What's up, man?
Welcome to YURPTV, my boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. Good to meet you again. You know what I'm saying? You just came and showed love when we first opened the store.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely support small black businesses.
Yeah, for sure, man. Let's start off with where you from, gang?
Yeah, I'm from Spring Hill, North Carolina, man. It's like 30 minutes. It's actually between Rocky Mount and Raleigh. That's the best way to put it, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
It's headed towards Raleigh from Rocky Mount.
Yeah.
But we're about the midpoint. It's about, you know what I'm saying, 20, 30 minutes from here.
I bet.
About the same.
So what was it like growing up in Spring Hope, man?
Man, it was like a close knit community. You know, everybody kind of know each other. Small community.
Word.
A lot of little love, you know. A lot of people around there. Basically, all of us like related.
Yeah.
And the ones that ain't family, we treat each other like family.
For sure.
Ain't no violence, nothing like that going on.
A word?
Just, yeah.
I heard Spring Hope like mostly black though.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
is that Nash County?
Yeah, it's Nash County.
Yeah,
Definitely Nash County. You know what I'm saying? Southern part of Nash County, but yeah.
Word.
It's a lot of blacks out there. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you something, man. Because you're a bail bondsman, right?
Bail bondsman.
Was that your first gig coming up, or how'd you come up?
Nah, man, to be honest with you, I started off my first job when I was 15, man. I started making biscuits at a place called Town and Country. It's actually right beside the bail bondsman office that I work at now.
Yeah.
It's a Mexican restaurant, but I started there making biscuits, washing dishes. And I left from there, started working at the Cracker Barrel in Wilson. Left from there, I had a lot of jobs, man.
Word.
Started working at the
Gemini's
grocery store.
usually have a lot of jobs, man.
You gotta figure out what you want.
Yeah, we quit a lot, bro.
Yeah, so you know, worked at the grocery store for a few years. Then I worked as a janitor, bus driver, drove the trash truck, and drove school buses, you know. But now I'm here, you know what I'm saying?
You drove school buses too?
Drove school buses. I
What
was
was
a
that
janitor
like?
and everything.
A word.
I had fun, man. You know, I'm the same size as the kids, so, you know.
That's what's up.
I fit it in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, though, I mean, I was always raised, you know, you don't make no excuses. Just make it happen.
Yeah, fact. So how'd you get into bail bonding, man?
My uncle, man, Rudolph Battle. He very known around this area, you know. He been a bondsman probably for like 20 years. He got me in, you know. I used to be a hard head. He told me if I get my life on the right road, he'd give me a chance. He gave me a chance. I ain't looked back since.
Word.
Yeah.
What's some of the hardest experiences you had in bail bonding so far?
People don't like to do right. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean? Explain.
They don't want to.
You're gonna be doing a lot of explaining,
you know what I'm saying? They don't want to go to court, man.
Yeah.
You know, you take chances on these people, but they don't want to do right, man. You go bond them out, for instance. If we go bond a guy out on $100,000, we can only charge it to 15%. This area, we ain't even gonna get nowhere near 15%, cause it's 15 grand. You know, we'd be good to get 10%.
For sure.
But then we gotta pay the insurance company. You know, we gotta pay our little fees. How me and my uncle do is like a partnership. We pay our fees to the insurance company, then we bust the rest of it down the middle.
So I thought that, I ain't want to cut you off, but when they come down to bail bonds, I just got out of jail like 2 weeks ago.
You should have called me.
Yeah, but I was messed up, bro. I ain't gonna tell. And look, I had to pay the nigga like $3,000.
You should have
I
called
had
me.
a $30,000 bond.
See, I'd have blessed you out the strength.
A word.
You know what I'm saying?
So y'all don't pocket that money.
Nah, you don't pocket all that money, man. But $30,000, that's what you should have. Reasonable, you should have paid it. You know what I'm saying? But like for you, you know, I would have looked out for you out the strength. You know what I'm saying? But that's really the going price. But he could have charged up to $4,500 because you could charge it to 15% in the state of North Carolina.
Word. So
you know, anything less than 15%, he really blessed you in a certain extent.
I ain't care. I just wanted to come home. Man.
Yeah, so you know, $3,000, that wasn't bad. That was actually pretty fair in my eyes. 10%, you know what I'm saying? 10%. Yeah. You know, that's a good deal. You know, but you know, I support you. I know what you're trying to do. So you know, so I'd have looked out for you. But it probably wouldn't have been too much of a difference. You know what I'm saying? But I'd have looked out for you. But like I said, you pay your fees out there, you got to pay your insurance company. Some of these guys got supervising agents, so they have to pay them a certain percentage. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on what deal they got. Some of them direct, so if they direct, they just pay their insurance company their portion or whatever the percentage is, and then they pocket the rest. But the thing is, the money is never safe. The reason why I say that, because I could bond you out today. 3 years from now, you can still have the same pending charge. You decide you ain't going to court, we got to fine you. If you miss court, we get 150 days to fine you. We won't fine you within that 150 days, we're responsible for the whole $30,000.
So what's the difference between y'all and the actual bounty hunter?
Well, the state of North Carolina, it ain't such thing as bounty hunter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be a licensed bail bondsman to actually do the recovery work. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all can go to them nigga house and kick the door in.
Yeah.
You can just kick the door in.
Yeah, we travel from state to state. Me and my uncle just went to Florida.
You can kick the door in, bro.
Yeah.
Just because you won't go to court.
Yeah.
Imagine that though. I'll be mad as hell.
I mean, you gotta do right though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do right. You know, it's part of the game. You know, if you don't ever enforce the rules, everybody gonna run over you.
That's a fact.
So you can't. It's just like in here. You let people come in here and they start stealing your socks.
Yeah.
You don't never say that. It's just socks.
Yeah.
Then they start stealing your shirts.
Yeah,
you don't say that. Before you know it, all your merchandise gonna get stolen because you ain't never enforcing that.
Yeah.
You know, running a business is hard. You know what I'm saying? But the main thing is you gotta stand on business. You can't worry about friends. You know what I'm saying? Friends, it don't exist when you can't mix friends with business. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Business is business. So that's just how I look at it. You know, in this game, I lost a lot of friends along the way. I had a lot of family members that don't like me no more, don't halfway talk to me. But you know, it's part of the game. At the end of the day, I gotta feed my family. You know what I'm saying? I'm running a business, not a friendship camp.
So how much money can y'all make in that type of
Ain't no cap. It all depends on your clientele.
Word
you know what I'm saying?
So you seem like you're a popular dude though.
I do all right. I mean, I'm still, I ain't been in this thing in about 7 years. You know what I'm saying? You got guys in this area, man, they've been in here for like 20 years plus.
For sure.
Got some OGs in this thing, you know what I'm saying? So
give me a salary. You ain't gotta give me your real money. give me a ballpark figure of what y'all running with out there.
I don't know,
I might turn into your
different.
Bondsman,
it's different for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
it's different for everybody. All about your clientele, man. For instance, my sister-in-law, she a bondsman. She don't do bonds.
Okay.
She licensed. She don't write bonds though.
So
she
what
probably
she
wrote
doing?
3-4 bonds in the last 7-8 years. You know what I'm saying?
So she ain't getting the clientele like that.
She ain't.
So you gonna throw it on your sister? You ain't gonna tell us about you then? Hey, look, this dude got 3 cell phones, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you making some type of paper out there.
Hey, look, man.
Hey, look, 2 of them iPhones. Or they all 3 iPhones. It's 3 iPhones. Come on,
but nah, though, man. I mean, I do a lot, though, man.
For sure.
I do the bell bundle thing. Like I said, Rudolph Battle got me started. Everybody in Rocky Mount know Rudolph Battle. If you don't know Rudolph Battle, you ain't from Rocky Mount. I'm gonna just be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? He the OG. Hey, he showed me the way. You gotta stay coachable. You know what I'm saying? But I also do credit repair. You know what I'm saying? I'm part owner of a credit repair business. Shout out to Javon Jenkins and Davernn Dunston. That's my partners in the credit repair thing.
How's that working for you?
Hey, it's pretty good.
Word.
Clientele pretty good.
So I had a guy try to repair my credit one time. I paid him $150, and he still ain't. I still had bad credit. So what's that with that? You know what I'm saying? What's that with that?
What you got on you? Like, not what you got on. So, for instance, right?
So he said he was gonna get rid of all the. So I had little stuff up there, like
doctor's bills,
and
okay,
like I ain't had nothing major like a repo or nothing like that, but.
So that's credit repair. That's what we do. We credit repair. It's the difference in a credit repair and a credit boost company. So we do credit repair. We don't do nothing illegal. So all we do is we pull your credit report every 30 days. We send in certified letters. It's different letters that we send in, right? On your behalf. You know what I'm saying? With your phone's identification that's required. You know, we go through the whole, it's a process. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing done overnight. Sure. You got credit boost companies out here, you know, what they do is they go in and they add trade lines and stuff. That ain't necessarily legal. You know what I'm saying? But it's basically like a trade line. They added to your credit saying that you paid off a $50,000 credit card. You know what I'm saying? That you've been had for 10 years. But technically, it's not your credit card. You know what I'm saying? It's Jane Doe credit card. So, you know, we don't do that. We actually go in, we do the process. You know what I'm saying? Everybody basically want a 700-800 credit score, but
you don't want to put a work.
You might not have the potential to have a 700-800 credit score.
Oh, so like everybody can't just have an 800 credit score?
Not like, for instance, you can't not have credit and expect to have an 800 credit score. Like you got people that all they got is doctor's bills. They never had a car payment. They never had a cell phone. They never had anything in their name. All they got is doctor's bills or student loans. So once we get that stuff removed, you ain't got nothing. I mean, it's nothing left there. You got to build your credit.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? The best way to build credit, you know, I don't know about your family household, but in my family household, we was always told, don't get credit cards. Credit cards ain't good.
They are
good.
Yeah, that's cap.
You know, that's the best way to build your credit. But you gotta balance your credit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it under that credit utilization, which is 32%, but we tell our customers 25%. Because you know, everybody gonna always push it to the limit and a little bit more. So we tell them, you know, it's 32, but we tell them 25. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta manage it, man. Credit.
So I'm just now getting into credit, right?
Yeah.
And I got like 4 credit cards. You know what I'm saying? I got 5 baby moms that I sent 3 of them off to each one, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And I just pay the balance before the statement closing date. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get no interest in none of that. Is that a good way to go?
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you something else to do. Like, for instance, if you got a credit card, like you say you got 3-4 credit cards.
Yeah.
Pay it off every month like you're doing. That's definitely gonna help because you showing credit history or credit activity. You using those cards, you paying them off. So it's good. But you can also do something where like every 2 weeks, make a payment on that card. Then when the deadline, finish paying it off. But don't use that card for about like a week, so it'll clear in the system. You know what I'm saying? But if you do that, man, your credit, I'm telling you, you have good credit.
Yeah, I've been trying.
But you still also gotta have big
like,
items now.
Yeah.
You can't just go out here and buy a $400,000-$500,000 house off credit cards because you got good credit off credit cards.
Word.
Because that ain't showing the bank that, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you got good credit, but it's off of petty stuff. So what have you? Did you have a car? What have you had majorly on your credit?
Right.
Unless you got a $50,000 credit line or something.
Right.
Then they might be like, well, you know, he managed that, so we might can deal it. But a lot of people got $300 credit cards, they're secure credit cards. They had to put a deposit down,
Yeah,
then they
secure.
expecting somebody, you know what I'm saying, give them, ain't nothing done overnight. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
If a man tell you they can do something overnight, man, they're lying.
Word.
God, the greatest thing that is out here. It took him 7 days to build the world. So come on, man. You got to be realistic. You know what I'm saying? Anything quick, it ain't gonna last. You know what I'm saying? Nothing fast lasts. You got to slow and steady. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.